What's up, guys? It's your boy Jay. Welcome to Jay's World. So let's talk. You know how we do it. Oh, you know how we do it. So let's get into it and welcome to another edition of J Topics. Okay, I want to talk about this. Now, I heard that it was coming and it has finally arrived. Now, I'm sure you guys have already seen the thumbnail, so you know what I'm talking about. That's right. JUSSIE Smollett's Anatomy of a Hoax. A documentary, or actually a docu-series. It's like a 6-part thing that's on the foxnation network. Now, I'll be honest, guys, I did see the first one, and that's probably the only one that I will do a review on. Okay, I'm gonna watch the rest of it, but I highly doubt if I'll review the whole thing. Okay, because number one, it's on the Fox Nation network, some type of streaming service that Fox News owns or whatever, and I'm not buying that. I'm not paying a subscription for a bunch of right-wing BS. Not doing that. But it was free, okay? So they did release the first one on YouTube. So I was like, you know what? They released it, so I'm gonna watch it. Okay. Now, just know this. The documentary, I'll have to say, episode 1 was very, very good. I thought they did a very good and thorough job in really just breaking the whole thing down. Now, I must warn you, it is very, I would say, right-wing leaning, okay? Now, they don't go full on Fox News on you, but I'm just warning you right now, it does have a very right-wing slant, okay? So just keep that in mind. You know, they start in the beginning, they take us back to the year 2019, when this whole thing first began. Now, guys, let me ask you, where were you and what were you doing when JUSSIE Smollett was, you know, this whole thing came about, you know, and he said that 2 guys, you know, robbed him outside of his apartment in downtown Chicago late at night at like 2 a.m. in the morning, and they beat the crap out of him and put a noose on his neck. Y'all, let me tell you something. I was one of the very first people. I kid you not. Go back and look at any of my videos. Look at my videos that were concerning JUSSIE Smollett. I think I did like 2 of them. I did 2. And in those videos, back in 2019, y'all, it is dated. I said that I felt that something seemed really sketchy about this whole thing. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that like it was yesterday. Yeah, I remember people that I know personally got pissed off at me on Facebook. Man, when I tell y'all, we were just going back and forth, round and round. Oh, they were just swinging. I mean, they were just defending JUSSIE Smollett. Oh no, JUSSIE Smollett, he would never do that. JUSSIE Smollett, he's for black people. JUSSIE Smollett, he's a great actor. JUSSIE Smollett, JUSSIE Smollett. And the whole time, y'all, I was saying that this does not pass the smell test. I said that. Like I said, you don't have to believe me right now in 2023, but look at my video on JUSSIE Smollett. You'll see. You'll know what I'm talking about. And I said this back in 2019. Okay? But anyway, so like I said, the whole docuseries, you know, they interview a lot of reporters. They interview some black activists. They interviewed that old crooked ass police chief, Eddie Johnson, who, by the way, is no longer the chief of police of Chicago because he kind of got into his own scandal himself. So let's just put that out there about good old Eddie Johnson, okay? So he's not exactly clean either. But of course, he had nothing to do with the whole JUSSIE Smollett thing. So I'm not saying that. I'm just saying Eddie Johnson, former police chief of Chicago, he ain't exactly an angel either, okay? And neither is the city of Chicago for that matter, okay? Because dirty politics is known in Chicago, especially with their police department. So anyway, you guys, if I have to say, probably the most offensive, in my opinion, and most egregious interview that they did in episode 1 of JUSSIE Smollett, Anatomy of a Hoax, would definitely be those 2 Ondario brothers. Oh yeah, the Ondario brothers from Nigeria, those two that helped Jussie Smollett. And the reason why I say it was offensive to me, yes, they did not commit a crime, okay? And yes, Jussie Smollett is definitely guilty. Jussie Smollett definitely lied, in my opinion, even though he still says he didn't. Jussie Smollett lied. All of the evidence is piling up and has been shown in this documentary and throughout that Jussie Smollett did this. No doubt whatsoever. And all the shame and everything should be brought upon him. But I'm sorry. Those Ondario brothers, they are just as guilty as Jussie Smollett. They're just as guilty. And I just found it just really, really offensive how smug they were in this docuseries. Like, it literally pissed me off. Like, both of them, they're sitting back. Yeah, we did it. We're the ones. Just this cockiness and the arrogance, and they're smiling it just really bothered me, because it's almost as if they are being propelled as like victims, and they were not victims. Yes, Jussie Smollett did do what he did, and he should be shamed for it. But so should the Ondario brothers. It took 3 to make this happen. Jussie Smollett went down there with that fake ass story talking about him buying a Subway sandwich and smoking a cigarette. But it took 2 other people to make this whole hoax thing go off. So I'm not understanding how the Ondario brothers are trying to all of a sudden come across like they're victims. No, they're not victims. They are 2 pieces of shit. And they are just as guilty as Jussie Smollett. So I just want to say that, I just want to put that out there in the universe. Jussie Smollett is guilty, and so are the Ondario brothers. As a matter of fact, the Ondario brothers, they're just going on the little Fox News Network tour. They're on Sean Hannity. They're doing other interviews on those other Fox shows, and telling people how, yeah, he did it, and, giving all the evidence up, and somehow just trying to portray themselves like they're victims. And they're not. And then they keep proclaiming that they are actors and how they're going to break off into Hollywood and do this, that, and the third. Let me tell you something on Ondario brothers. Hollywood is still very, very much liberal. Okay? And if you think for 2 seconds they're not going to associate you with Jussie Smollett and this whole hoax, baby, y'all got another thing coming. Now, I don't know what type of acting y'all gonna do. Maybe you're gonna do gay porn or something like that. But y'all ain't getting no real jobs in Hollywood. Not old liberal ass Hollywood. And y'all on Fox News doing all these damn interviews. Get the fuck out of here, Ondario brothers. Anyway, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm getting off the subject, but they just pissed me off, okay? But anyway, putting that aside. So, like I said, episode 1 is really, really good, okay? Like I said, they do break it all the way down. They interview all of these people, and they just give it blow by blow and scene by scene. Now, yes, I am very, very interested to see the other 5 parts. Again, I'm not paying for it. If it comes free on YouTube, or if it happens to find its way to Netflix or Hulu, fine, I'll watch it. But you guys really should check it out. At least check out episode 1. It's right here, right now, on the Fox Nation YouTube channel. You can check it out for yourselves, and you can see exactly what I'm talking about, okay? But anyway, that's all I got on this whole thing. Are you gonna watch it? I mean, what do you think? Do you think after all of this time that Jussie Smollett is innocent? Is Jussie Smollett guilty? Should Jussie Smollett just should he just shut up and go sit down somewhere? And what do y'all think about those damn Ondario brothers? I really want to know. Let me know down in the comments. All right, guys, that's it. That's all I got. Please don't forget to rate, comment, and do what? Subscribe. Y'all, please subscribe to my channel. And after you subscribe, please don't forget to head on over to Instagram and check me out at jaysworld.tv. That's JAISWORLD.tv on Instagram. And I'll holler at you later. Peace.